2026 and a new year is finally here. And what a way to bring it in. Willow Nightingale becomes the brand new TBS champion. Man, I love a good storyline. I love professional wrestling. And last but not least, y'all know your boy Bobby Monsoon love the BBW. Willow Nightingale finally got a redemption. She finally climbed the mountain. It's only a few hours in 2026 and the BBW's already up 1,000. Willow Nightingale winning the TBS championship is peak storytelling, dog. Just think about it. She lost the TBS champion to Mercedes Moné a little over a year ago. That very same night, her old manager Stokely betrays her. Her best friend, Chris Statlander, stabs her in the back at the end of the show. Since then, she's been stuck in the mid-card, jobbing out, losing casino gauntlet matches, losing left and right, man. Just recently, dog, she joined the Babes of Wrath with Harley Cameron. Went into the women's tag team tournament. Nobody gave them a chance. They come out on top. They win the tournament. Babes of Wrath win the tag team champions. They defended on World's End against Athena and Mercedes Moné. She pins Mercedes Moné. They retain the tag team titles. And Mercedes Moné said, yo, you know what? We got to get that smoke. We need that fade one-on-one on Dynamite. So everyone knew that Mercedes Moné was gonna win. Tony Khan with the last curveball of 2025, having the end of Dynamite have a feel-good moment. Oh my God, Willow Nightingale finally getting the redemption, beating Mercedes Moné twice in a row. This is crazy, man. Now this is the thing. Somebody needs to give Mercedes Moné a call. When they do reach her, ask her if her seatbelt tight. Well, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon? Because that woman's about to crash out. 2025 was a strong year for Mercedes Moné. It just got weird as soon as All in Texas happened, when she lost to Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. Turned around, lost to Chris Statlander, where she had another shot for the AEW Women's Championship. Turned around, lost for the Women's Tag Team titles in the Tag Team Tournament. Lost the Ring of Honor Championship to Red Velvet. Lost to Willow Nightingale at the end of the year. Y'all know this is Mercedes Moné cousin, right? Well, it makes sense because she been taking more L's than a Snoop Doggy Dogg studio session. I thought CEO meant Chief Executive Officer, but in 2026, CEO is gonna mean choking every opportunity, man. All jokes aside, shout out Tony Khan, shout out Mercedes Moné. I gotta admit, I was one of the dudes that was criticizing her booking, of her having 1,000 belts, being undefeated, Mercedes Hogan, the overbooking. But man, Tony Khan really put a compelling story together. She put over Red Velvet in Ring of Honor. She put over Willow Nightingale. And it's a lot more other stars Mercedes Moné could be putting over in 2026. This is how you book. When you overbook a talent, actually have them go out there and put other talent over. That's the only way overbooking makes sense. Now in WWE news, you got Kevin Nash going on his podcast being extremely critical of CM Punk, saying he's the world heavyweight champion and he has to wrestle in the main event with his shirt on. Ouch, man. And just kind of giving Punk a hard time. And then you got CM Punk responding to this in like a trolling way at a WWE live event. Man, I'm going to show y'all this.
I watched Punk in the main event of that match last Monday.
The tag team match.
Number one, if you're the heavyweight champion of the WWE and you wrestle in a t-shirt, ouch. Number two, his punches looked really slow. He looked slow. I think it's time for him. I think he's done.
2026 maybe be the
I think
swan song for Punk.
I think Braun should beat him.
Now, do y'all think Kevin Nash is right? Y'all know I'll be on here criticizing CM Punk as well. I just miss the old CM Punk. I always say it, man. I feel like I've been hearing the same promo all of 2025. The same storylines. I love AJ Lee. I'm the best in the world. Before, when Punk used to grab the mic, man, we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know what he was going to say. Now it's just seeming like the same redundant crap. He had one of the worst matches in 2025, him versus Jey Uso, when he won the World Heavyweight Championship. I hope January, whatever that show is, Raw on Netflix anniversary, Braun Breaker walks out that building World Heavyweight Champion, man. Punk is still a solid star. I think he still has a few years left on his career, man, but I agree with Kevin Nash a little bit, man. He could be getting to the end of it. But let me know in the comments what y'all think. This ad is brought to you because of the $3 billion of debt t-shirt is here, man. Exclusively on BobbyMonsoon.com. The $3 billion of debt t-shirt, man. I want to thank everyone who purchased the Paul merchandise. I want to thank everyone watching and supporting the channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The channel is nothing without you, man. BobbyMonsoon.com. $3 billion a debt t-shirt. Now back to the content. Now Dynamite started off with MJF throwing the AEW championship on the ground, straight disrespecting it, revealing the AEW Triple B championship. Some people told me it means the big beautiful belt, the Burberry belt. Let me know in the comments, what exactly does Triple B mean? Help your boy Bobby Monsoon out, but regardless, MJF is back. He starts off Dynamite. While MJF was cutting a promo out of nowhere, you got Kenny Omega on the Titantron, putting MJF on notice he wants that AEW championship back. Putting MJF on notice that Kenny Omega's back in the main event picture, in the title picture. I think this would be fire, man. I think we might get Kenny Omega and MJF at Revolution. I wouldn't mind it. Kenny Omega, he's been battling some unfortunate things with his health that been keeping him out of AEW consistently. So it's good to see him back in that title picture. We might get a more consistent Kenny Omega in 2026. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let me know what y'all think. Now, after he got done going back and forth with Kenny Omega, out of nowhere, you hear Hangman Adam Page music, Swerve Strickland music. They coming from the crowd, about to beat the crap out of MJF, but he get out of Dodge, man. So Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland, they start beating all the security people up, man. They have a lights out tag team match with the Ops, man. Hook and Powerhouse Hobbs. You had Samoa Joe come on the Titantron as they was beating the security up and saying, look, man, y'all want smoke? We got that! I think Hangman and Swerve is gonna have a great run as tag team, but my prediction is somebody gonna put the knife in the other person back. We gotta remember, this is one of the most craziest feuds in professional wrestling history, man. Somebody got the house burnt down. You got family members getting messed with. You got people getting syringes put in their mouth. Oh! I don't think they're going to be cool for too long, man. And when that Hangman and Swerve Strickland, when they reignite that feud, oh, we in for a good one in 2026. We're going to eat good in 2026, man. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think this is gonna turn into a feud, or do y'all think they're gonna stay cool and probably just stay a team? Next, you had the Death Riders going over Roderick Strong, Tony Storm, and Orange Cassidy in a Tornadoes Trios match. It was a solid match, but honestly, 2026, we need to see Claudio Castagnoli booked a lot stronger, man. I know he's in the mid-card. He's been doing this thing with the Death Riders, but dog, this dude has epic music. This dude is like the Terminator. This dude is one of the most believable stars on the AEW roster. We need to get some gold around his waist. We need to get him in some more compelling storylines than him beefing with the conglomerate. We just seen the Mixed Nuts match a few days ago. Now we got our Tomatoes Trios match, whatever, bro. I want to see Claudio Castagnoli in more of a serious role going into 2026. After that, you got Bandito going over to Beast Mortis. They had a solid match. Bandito will be going against MJF for the AEW Championship in about 2 weeks. Now, we all can see this coming from a mile away. We know Bandito doesn't have a snowflake chance in hell to beat MJF. Now you got a vignette from Darby Allen. If you ask me, Darby Allen has no interest in making it in the 2027. Oh, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon? This man really called out Pac. And man, this is some smoke Darby Allin shouldn't be looking for, man. He need to be going against anybody on a roster other than Pac, man. Pac just threw you through a table full of fire, beat your ass every time you in the ring. Pac is a dude I would leave alone if I'm Darby Allin. But you know Darby Allin ain't got it all. He does a video and he's basically letting people know he needs to be done with the Death Riders. He beat them all but Pac and he want that smoke. Willow Nightingale comes out and says, man, nah, before you get to Pac, you got to get through me first, brother. So we'll be seeing Darby Allin and Willow Nightingale go at it. I think Darby Allin will go over Willow Nightingale. He'll go against Pac, and that's when he'll be getting destroyed. We hope Darby Allin will be cool after that one. Next, you got Jon Moxley going over Josh Alexander. Oh, the Don Callis family! We take another loss, man. Speaking of the Don Callis family, we got no word from Kyle Fletcher. Maybe we'll get it Saturday on Collision. We also got no word from Takeshita. No word from Okada. Remember, Fletcher was looking for the screwdriver. We didn't get no story development on that. We didn't get no storyline development on Don Callis leaving Takeshita in the ring, leaving with Okada, man. After the Josh Alexander match, you had MVP of Shelton Benjamin come down and like confronting Jon Moxley, wanting that smoke with Jon Moxley. Now you got Shelton Benjamin and Jon Moxley next week on Dynamite. It'll be interesting. Now the last match, we got Willow Nightingale going over Mercedes Moné in a fire match, the match of the night. The women's really put on. The women's division of AEW is fire. What a way to end off AEW. What a way to end off the night, man. Willow Nightingale going to 2026, double champion, tag team, and TBS champion. Mercedes Moné going to 2026, L after L after L after L. It's just like, man, the storyline is incredible. I'm interested in seeing how Mercedes Moné is going to be booked. How is she going to redeem herself? Is she going to get redemption? Is people going to start cheering for her like we did Jon Moxley at World's End? We gonna see, man. I'm excited for a lot of things to come at AEW. AEW had a strong 2025, man. They had ups and downs like everybody else. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. But they had a lot of highlights, a lot of pay-per-views. Tony Khan continuously cooked all year. And man, I don't have too many complaints with AEW. I want to see the same continue, and I actually want to see more continue in 2026. But let me know in the comments what you think about that. What do you think about Willow Nightingale, TBS champion, man? What do you think is coming up for 2026, man? MJF versus Kenny Omega. We got Swerve, Hangman, Strickland. We also got Will Ospreay coming back. Don't forget that. Will Ospreay coming back. He could win the title at All in London. Oh my God, man. It's a lot of things to look forward to in AEW right now, man. But let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. I'm going to see y'all on the next video for Crackdown. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.